welcome to Legion's Lair. I'm Don Blankenship, and thanks for joining us.
And I am Brad Jones, brother of Bjorn.
And I'm Mike Casper, the Emir.
And tonight we have an awesome show for you guys. Below is the best, the one and only, damn sweetest, nicest disc jockey you've ever met in your life.
Come on,
throw him in the fire tonight.
Man, Brad, Mike, thanks so much for inviting me on. It means the world to me. I appreciate it.
Real quick, let me just tell a story about Don. I told my wife this story the other night. I said, I was at Legion's Con and I'm outside and I'm partaking, I'm having a good time. And Don comes over and he says, "Are you hungry?" And the pub had closed. There was no getting any food at this point. Your boy was starving, okay? And Don comes out and he goes, "Man, I ain't gonna eat these fries. You want these fries?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir, I do." And I slammed those fries. Those were the best damn pub fries ever. And I just want to thank you for that. And I will always remember you coming out knowing that I was hungry. You knew it was like you knew I was hungry. You just came out, was like, "Man, this guy looks like he's hungry." And I was thinking, all I had was Twizzlers. All I had was Twizzlers back at the room. That's all I had. Good time. So I appreciate you, sir. So thank you.
Well, sure, man. That's what friends are for. It's what we do. We're brothers, man.
That's right. That's right. Dave. We gotta
Nice.
get the first comment.
Who do we have in the chat, Brad? Let's just do that.
Right now, of course, a first runner-up, we had Dave Orkin, and the runner-up was art by Ackerman Curtis saying hello all.
Hey, Curtis.
Jennifer James. Hi.
Hey,
of course, the one and only J Mac. Sup, Lair brothers. We love us some J Mac. James Studio Samudio. Jesse Marshall. Good evening, everyone. Oh, I forgot. He said, "Hello, my friends." Oh, this guy, Crom 316. Mark says, "Hello, everyone." Mark is sending me a package. I can't wait for it, and I can't wait to show it off. I'm going to show it off on the show. I'm really excited about it. Ooh, we got Blurred Concepts. Brendan, what's good, peeps? Hey, Jordan. Don. That's what the Wholesome Warlock says. I am TJ Williams. Hello. Or is it EO? Is that what he's saying? EO? I think.
Yo.
Freaks figures. Or is that clapping? Or is that?
Hey, am I dressed appropriately?
Yes, we're all game.
Of course.
That was that this year's exclusive shirt at the show? I think
it was.
Ooh, someone from the Latin Legion, Psycho Ed. Ed's nice. Legion's Lair time, baby. Oh, and our good friend Greg, new to Mythics. Hey, friends. Curb, light the fire, ring the bell, send the demon back too. Oh, hello there. I see what you did there, Curb. Curb's got some good stuff. He really does. Oh, Darla. Hey, friends. A's or EHL. Hello. Heyo. Super Munchies activate. Yes, Jordan. It was a good. Like I said, I was real close. I thought I had time to go inside and order me something, but it was closed. And Don had snuck in there, got himself something to eat, and had fries left over. And I was so gracious, so gracious. Joe Isakwe. Hello. He says, "Hello, Brad. Hello, Mike. Hello, Don. Hello, people in the chat." Let's see who else we got. Can we talk about the Darkness song for the Motu movie banger? Is that a spoiler?
The what song?
We're wearing the same shirt, Don. That's what Jordan says. He says, can we talk about the Darkness song for the Motu movie banger? I'm not really hit. I would play it right now, but then YouTube would be like, you can't, you don't have
can't do
time.
that.
You can't handle the truth. One time, I think I told this story. One time, I played a TikTok or a reel that I made and had an AC/DC song in the background. Of course, whoever was watching it live got to hear it. The next day, I got a cease and assist of please take that out, edit that immediately. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Well, it's a good thing it wasn't Metallica. Lars would be showing up at your house.
Now he might be like, you're making money off me. I'm weird. Oh, okay. I missed that one. And then praying hands is an innocent online greeting to say I am here and love to you all. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. All right. I think if I missed anyone, please don't hate.
People will really be popping in now.
Yeah. So now that we're caught up, Mike, we have news. What do we got?
Oh, God, do we have news. On the water right now, we have the Ashes of Eggbendor wave with the legacies of Mythos, Otho, and Urzok 2s.
Nice.
They're on the water. Apparently, they're going to get in June and start shipping to our houses. And that will be nice.
That's well, I don't know. June's next week. Are we going to be that optimistic?
I think late June.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think late June.
You kill the dreamer, but you can't kill the dream.
There was a teaser for a new Cosmic Legions wave that will be dropping this year. And it has to do with the Blade, the Mortal Thorn, the Tusk Heavy Gunner.
I thought you were going with this one. My bad.
Oh, no, that'll be next. That'll be next.
I jumped the gun.
Apparently, this teaser talks about how the Blade is an operative for the Mortal Thorn, and they're trying to figure out why the Tusk invaded a planet to take a bunch of heavy machinery and thrax them, and they're using the heavy gunners as their heavies. So it's up to Blade and the Mortal Thorn to take them out. So that's kind of like the teaser.
Sounds righteous.
Yeah. So it would be interesting.
It does sound pretty righteous.
Yeah. Sounds interesting. Oh, okay. So, guys, the next bit of news. Did you guys sign up for Intern for a Day? Because I did.
I did.
Sir.
Nice. Nice. Have you ever been to Intern for a Day?
Me? No.
Oh, man. If you get it, you are going to freak out. You're going to love it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I will. Last year was my very first Legions con, and I was overwhelmed then. So, yeah, probably will freak out.
Oh, man. It's the lottery. If you want to, everybody who has not signed up, if you want to sign up for it, you have until 6/19/2026. So you have a little less than a month to sign up, and you need to go to sourcehorseman.com/intern, and that will take you right to the page on Source Horseman, and you can sign up. It's real easy, but only sign up once. You only can sign up once. If you sign up twice, they will disqualify you.
No.
Now, Brad, do it, big boy.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, what do we know about this, guys? Anything?
Lots of
I mean,
speculation.
yeah, it is. It is. It could be anything. It really could.
Reinforcement 3.
If it's like before, I mean, you get a little bit of everything. So I'm thinking this wave should have probably Legion builders of all sorts, I would think. You know, probably knights, goblins, dwarves, probably barbarians.
You think they
then,
could be faction specific?
Yeah, they'll be faction specific.
Yeah,
but
that might be a great guess.
Yeah. But damn, yeah. I think the first time we got a Templar, the second time we got a Dark Templar. So we'll see if we get some sort of other Templar this third round. We got some good stuff though. I mean, those 2 reinforcements have been really, really big, and for the value and the cost is amazing. What is it, Mike? $25, $27 or something? Like
no, I think they'll be more 26. I think they'll be now more like 30 each.
Still,
yeah,
so
still
$30 you're getting an action figure that's going to be pretty detailed as it can be. For that price point.
That's still a good price.
Oh, I mean, dude, back then, what was it? The Templars were what, $25, Mike? The regular
25, yeah, 25.
And I think you were allowed 12, and I maxed out 12 at that time.
You did, I remember that.
And it was smart because they sold out. So, yeah, I got 12 for $25 each. So, that's cool. Those things go for big money,
Oh yeah,
the gold one goes for $100 or something. I felt
over
like.
Black Knight.
So that brings up that brings up a good question. The first reinforcements was older figures being reissued. The second reinforcement was new figures, correct?
Yeah.
So I think they will not go back to the old format. They're not going to give us old. They're going to give us brand new figures like the second reinforcements. And going to what Don said, that might be a good guess. Faction specific, trying to give one out of each faction, or one out race specific, one out of several races.
That's what I think I liked about reinforcements, because it was a little bit. It gives you, everybody, if you don't like certain things, then, and I hope it's still like that, where it's just a variety, a smorgasbord, as Greg would say.
What was the biggest figure we had was an Ogre Legion builder.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The first one, what did they give us? The barbarian, builder.
Barbarian builder. Actually, that Ogre Legion builder they gave us in reinforcements 2, I believe.
Yeah.
That was the only reissue. The rest were all new figures. Am I right in saying that?
Well, I think there was the Cavern Dwarf 2, but it wasn't the original Cavern Dwarf. It was actually different. It was a different figure. Right.
So I will say this: if you guys want to get into painting, getting an Ogre Legion builder where all his armor and everything's unpainted is a perfect place to start. Exactly. That stuff's bigger, and you just paint the dots, you paint whatever you want to on the armor, and you can really learn. Get your confidence up. Oh, and we have Jackie. Who else do we have? S. Wilson 9958.
Were you seeing this at? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
I was about to say I've seen that before. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I was about to say I didn't see it. I was up. I didn't scroll down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I will tell you guys that Reinforcements reveal and pre-order is dropping on May 29th, this Friday, at 1900 hours and 2000 hours respectively. Okay, so you're going to have the reveal on Store Horseman at 7 o'clock. Store Horseman on the Four Horsemen YouTube channel, and then on Store Horseman at 8 o'clock you will have the pre-order go up. And we, of course, we don't know how long that will be. What do you guys think? What, are you guys going in on this?
I'm going to definitely take a gander.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think for I can't remember. I feel like the first wave. I don't know if they had an all-in. Did they, Mike? I feel like the first Reinforcements they didn't, but the second one I feel like they had like an all-in where you just buy them all.
They should have an all-in, I would think.
But yeah, I feel like the first Reinforcements there was no all-in. I think it was just.
Remember, but I think you're right.
Yeah,
I'm correct. But yeah, for that price point, it'll be pretty good. But yeah, I'm curious. I love Templars, so I'm hoping they keep that trend going with some new Templars and stuff.
and it looks like it would probably be 7 figures. That's what they were doing. So, okay. So, with that being said, what do we get the rest of the year? Because you have the Cosmic Wave coming. You have obviously the big G-Com wave, Mythic. You have a couple figure Obscuras.
Yeah,
probably the one and one for, I think they'll only have the holiday one and maybe one coming up. They'll probably skip the October one because they have Graveyard. You'll get Graveyard in October. What else we thinking, guys?
I don't know.
RPG.
Well, we already. The book's gonna come out. Are they gonna solicit the actual lore book? Maybe.
Yeah. The book that we've ordered should be getting.
Oh yeah, that'll be coming.
That should be coming this summer. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, I will dive into that big time. Nice. Well, let's start this in. You guys ready to start this interview?
Sure.
Okay. We have with us tonight, as he already introduced himself, but I will introduce him once again. We have the voice of Mythos, the DJ of Mythos, with us tonight. He is a Four Horsemen studio fan and collector. Welcome to the show, Mr. Don Blankenship. How are you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing great, Mike. Brad, thanks again for inviting me. It's exciting. Yeah. And get to check this out and hang with the guys.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite. Mike approached me back at Regions Con last year. He said, "You think you might want to come on the show?" I said, "Sure." So nice. That's how long ago back it was.
That's when Mike does all his scheduling. He's a good scheduler.
Well,
it's a good time because everybody's there. So it's not like you got to call anybody. Right. Everybody's there. You're just, hey.
See, this year has been funny because we like to go bi-weekly. And I started the bi-weekly thing with Brad because, Brad's married. You don't want to do a weekly thing so he can spend time with his wife and his family and all that. That was my thinking on it. But this year, we're trying to do the people having the Kickstarters, the cons, justice, and all this. So we're trying on our off weeks to get these people on. And, it just so happened that it's been a lot of the first part of the year. So this second half of the year, we will move from. We have 2 more to get on, and then we'll be bi-weekly. So we're going to have an easier schedule, a lot easier schedule. The rest of the year.
What we'll have, we'll probably bring Brian on before Brian Carver.
Yeah, but he's scheduled, so he's on. So what we'll have is we will have Blake on next week on an off week, just to talk about the Pac Northwest real quick. Then we have Heinrich, and then after that we have off. Then we have who do we have after Heinrich? We have
Patrick Brewer.
Patrick Brewer. Then the very next week we have Carver, and that will be our last off week guest for the year. Yeah. And still we could put more in. I mean, it's unbelievable. The fan base. I mean, we could have Fifth Son on. We could have Corsairs on. We just don't have the time. Primarily because at Legion's Con, I fill up the schedule. So I think what I'm going to do this year, Brad, is not fill up the schedule, leave open dates, quite a few open dates.
Just to do filling.
That's going to alleviate, what the problem we had this year coming up now. But anyways, that we got off on a tangent there. So let's go into the interview here. And before we even start, I want to ask Don about his DJing. And that is very unique because, Brad, do we have anybody in this community that works as a DJ or does DJ?
Not that I know of.
I mean, like for a radio station.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
if you're out there.
It's just a small town radio station. I get up early in the morning, show up. I try to be a cheerleader to wake people up and get them going, play some good music. It's a country station. I play as much classic as I can. But, trying to get people up in the morning, life beats you down enough as it is, man. So,
hey, Don,
positive.
Can I ask you a question here?
Of course.
Are you willing to give us your radio station, and are you guys online? Could I actually listen to you online?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Keep that up.
Yes, please. WLCT Ween?
Yes.
Ween. And what time are you on?
I am on at 4. Well, I get there at 4:15, but I don't go live until about 5:30 Central Time.
5:30 Central Time in the morning.
Yeah, 5:30 until 9. If you go to the website, just go to Google WLCT. It'll bring up a prompt. You log on there, and up at the top right, it'll say "Listen Live," and just click on it.
That's awesome.
Okay. And this is what, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
Oh my God, this is going to be up tomorrow. Guess what I'm going to be doing?
What you doing?
I'm going to be listening to you.
Now, I did say that I thought Jonathan was a wiki scratch DJ there. Oh yeah, with his DJ swig that he had. I actually have a video of him with his swig doing the little DJ down there. That's awesome. You know what's funny? My dad was a disc jockey.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so my dad was really into that, doing the voices and whatnot. And I can remember being a kid, my dad just doing stuff, WKKR, just different.
It's funny you guys say use your best DJ voice. This is my DJ voice.
Yeah, you just use your normal voice.
I'm just everyday normal guy. Get up. I just like to show up. My job, because it's a small town, it's like communications and community. People before I ever got there for years, since the late 50s, would wake up and listen to the news. I mean, we have calendar of events, swap and shop. We still do obituaries for the local funeral homes.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I mean, because these days people get them in, get them out. It's just so expensive. And I've had people say, I'm so glad you do that because I would have missed so-and-so's funeral. I hadn't even known that they passed away. So it's just little things like that. But I mean, I do interviews almost every day. On Tuesdays, we do a segment called Coffee Talk, where we go to a different business every Tuesday. And we did that today. And I don't know, it's just really rewarding. I don't get my head big because somebody told me the other day, said, you're famous. I said, no, I'm not. I think I just do a service. I'm a servant to the community. And I mean, that's just as simple as that. I was sitting there getting fat and sassy playing Waylon and Willie. And sometimes people will call in and want to put somebody's birthday on. Somebody will call in and say, can I hear a song? And, I'll throw this in real quick. After I first started, a lady called right after I got off the air. And they said, Don, line 2. And she told me her name. I'll just say Nancy. And I said, hey, how are you doing, Nancy? She says, well, I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you doing your show. And this morning I was going to kill myself. And I'm like, huh?
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah.
She said, don't worry. I'm not going to do it now. She said, I'm kind of middle-aged. My children are up north. They don't really talk with me. I'm taking care of my elderly mother. And she said, it's just overwhelming. And she said, I finally just about gave up. But she said, what you said this morning as you closed out the show, it made me stop and made me think. And guys, I don't even remember what I said. But I said that day, every day, I try to come up with something inspiring to say.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And that's what I'm saying. The job humbles me. I've talked to everybody from senators to Girl Scouts. It's just rewarding.
Well, this is what I was going to ask. Somebody said, what country songs would fit Mythic Legions? Now, is that what you play? Do you play country? Is that what you play on your radio?
I play contemporary country, if you call it that. Some people say that's not country. I play country classics.
Okay.
Being the demographic we have, I play some bluegrass. I play some gospel because we have, the Bible. Right. People love to call in. Can you play the primitive quartet? And I'm like, sure.
So basically, nobody's letting the lead out on.
Well, there's a thing called Southern rock. Like Skinner or Molly Hatchet. Every now and then might slip through the cracks.
There you go. Now see where we're at. We got 97.5 where people are like, I hate listening to. Well, it's a lot of younger kids hate listening to it because they say all they play is AC/DC and Led Zeppelin. And
now, what's ironic,
because
some people couldn't reach the AM station. The owner bought another station to transmit from, 97.5. And it's all classics all the time, except in the morning. I pirate all 3 of the stations and I do my thing for about 3.5 hours and then I'm gone. And they go back to automation.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about that. I mean, just if you're really that curious, tune in.
Dude, I'm like Mike. I want to tune in and hear you.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to this during the hot seat. You'll say, I just thought of something. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Well, we'll get to this. Okay. So, Don, what got you into action figure collecting as an adult?
As an adult, I don't think I ever stopped collecting from being a kid.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you get out and you see innovations, you see revamps of different lines and stuff. And I would see something that I would just think was cool, and really, the Four Horsemen did some stuff with McFarlane, I believe. And some of those figures was really one of the things that got me into it. I mean, I actually had a figure of Corn Boy. So if you're familiar with that one.
Yeah, we did that. The Total Chaos, wasn't it, Brad?
Yeah, Total Chaos.
Yeah. I think his name's Corn Boy, right? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And I saw Eric at Legion's Con last year, and I told him I had that. He goes, "It's a winner. It's a collector."
Nice.
If anybody's been on there and seen my photos from Legion's Con, you got a real good one of me and Eric in the bathroom stall there. You'll just have to.
Oh, I remember that. I saw that. Oh my God, I almost forgot
about that. Tell us about that.
I told him, I said, "Hey, nice to finally meet you, man." We were in the bathroom, we were washing our hands. And I said, I would like to get a picture with you sometime like I'm getting everybody else, but I won't do it here in the bathroom. He goes, "I don't care. Let's get in the stall and do it." And I'm like, "You think I'm scared? Let's go." And that was it.
Oh boy, man. Good, man.
It was a
that's awesome.
Wow. That's a great.
So, Brad, is Don the first one that we've interviewed that has said he just went right from being a kid into an adult collecting? Because a lot of people get into girls, cars, and they stop.
We've had we've had a handful of people that said I've never stopped, but there's just a handful.
Okay.
Usually the thing is hey, you get to a point. There's girls and
cars,
or high school or college.
I make time for both.
You stop. But
nice.
I made time for both. I mean, I got my private self that I do my own thing. I like to read or just spend alone time. And in my time, I would collect figures. But then if I had to go out, I was in high school band. I played the mellophone. It's kind of obscure. It's like a marching French horn. Looks like a trumpet, but it's got a bigger bell and it's shorter. And I made time for girls. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't always say, "Hey, I collect action figures. You want to come over and see them?" No.
I always said that I stopped collecting, which I did. But there was this weird thing where even though I wasn't collecting like other collectors, didn't mean that as a young adult, I didn't still go down the toy aisle. A lot of the times when I was at the store, I may not have gotten anything, but I would look and browse, and just kind of whatnot.
Well, Brad, do you remember the figure that you saw that made you think, "You know what? Screw it, I'm getting this"? Was it something you saw in the toy aisle, or?
What's funny is I can remember when Walmart, I think Walmart may bring them back now, but there was a time where they didn't. They used to have models, and I would go to Walmart to buy my model kit cars, like muscle cars, the ones you glue and put together. And you would buy your paints there and your glue there, and I would just go there and buy all my little testors, kits and glue and stuff. And so you would have to go down the toy aisle, obviously, to because it was in the toy aisle. So I was always browsing and looking at stuff, but it wasn't until I was with my wife going to an antique mall where I saw childhood toys that I actually owned as a kid and then purchased them and was like, "Oh yeah, I remember playing with these." And then I took them home. Well, I took them home and then I realized I looked them up and then realized, oh, well, they came with a bunch of stuff. All I have is the guy, So then I'm like, well, now I feel like buying him with all his stuff. So then that's what started this weird completionist thing where I just started buying stuff. So yeah, it's not, But yeah, I couldn't tell you maybe what exactly toy it was, but it was a G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
It was definitely a G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, to Star Wars, to Masters of the Universe, And I think growing up, Masters of the Universe was my favorite because I had two loves like science fiction and fantasy, and you could merge both of them,
It was just that was my line. Oh, I loved the first one, I should say. But Motu, so cool. And of course, Brad, huge G.I. Joe. He's just huge Joe. So what you mentioned, Don, that, through McFarlane, you got to know the Horsemen, but what got you really to start collecting hardcore Horseman product?
Motu Classics.
Ooh, nice.
Monkey
Nice.
Those are crisp.
Several of those. Yeah, I had several of those. I don't know if you can see it over my shoulder right now.
Oh, yes. That is the best.
And
Oh yeah, Mike's got those.
Yes.
yeah, those are awesome, aren't they?
But as you can see, Brad, he has cabinets like you.
He does. I was actually looking at him going, boy, I may even have one like that.
Yeah, I just got a mismatched set, bookshelves, cabinets, whatever I can do.
If Dusty comes on, he's gonna go hard on us, okay? Because Dusty's rough on our grandma cabinets.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
There's nothing wrong with it, but Dusty does like to give us a little.
To me, those best cabinets are not the ones that open up in front. You got the side doors, so you don't have an obscured view.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
always try to go ahead.
The one cabinet got, oh my God, what a ball fucking buster. Jesus, I can't believe we both didn't have double hernias after that.
Well, actually, you mean the one behind me?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so damn heavy. Oh my God.
Well, it's wide. I mean, deep. It's very deep. It's like,
how do we get it into my truck?
I don't remember. All I know is that old lady was very happy that somebody was using it, like, because nobody was buying it. And like, I'm like, all right, I'm coming to get it. And then when we got there, she's like, well, what do you want it for? Because, you know, me and Mike show up and I'm like, I'm going to put my action figures in it. And she's like, well, my mom had all her porcelain plates and this and that and dolls. And I said, she goes, she would probably be so happy to know that it's going to be used. And I said, well, and then she said, send me a picture when you were done filling it up. So I did. She's probably mortified, like, oh my God, the demons and skeletons in there. Those little goblins. Oh my God.
Those porcelain dolls are rolling over in their grave.
I know her mom. Her mom's probably like, well, the times have changed.
Yes.
But you know, it's better than just throwing it away. It's like an antique. It's freaking awesome. I love it. You know, it's
you take it and make it your own.
Yeah. Even Mike's helped me a couple times get cabinets. Now I think the one cabinet was a not younger, but maybe like my age couple. And same thing. She was like, "What are you doing with it?" I go, I have two other ones. I have three other ones. I said just like this. So this is gonna be my fourth one. And I think we went all the way out to Youngstown.
We went a good way for a couple.
Yeah, we went all the way out to Youngstown to get it, and it was a matching one, and it was nice. But yeah, it fits on my wall. They're all the same, you know. And I'm like,
look good. They look good.
Somebody came over to my house and thought that the wall was built in cabinets like that.
Yeah. I
said no. They just happen to just fit perfect. Three of them fit perfectly in my wall.
It looks very good, man.
3, 4, 5. I've got 5 in this room and a small cabinet.
Man.
Half cabinet. It's double like a, I don't know.
It's giving us the teasers.
My grandmother. Huh?
Well, see, and that's awesome. That was your grandmother's, and now you're using. See, like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
He's not on because I don't see any hate comments coming in yet. He says, "Yay, Motu."
Yeah,
that's funny, Jackie. I sent her a freaking Oscar Mayer wiener. I thought it was fake. I thought it was AI. It was actually real. I thought it was real. I guess I didn't know they actually raced Oscar Mayer wiener mobiles around the Indy track for the Indy 500. It was like a little. It just went around one time or something. But whatever it was like. But now the commentators the commentators did voiceovers, so they weren't actually the real commentators. But boy, it was fun. It really was. Look, Jackie's laughing. Dude, it was hilarious.
Well, I gotta tell you,
didn't I send her an AI of her riding a hot dog flying off over the city?
Oh, did you do that?
Because I did one of you and her.
Oh yeah, she sliced my arm off, didn't she?
Yeah,
that's right.
I totally missed this.
Yeah, she was in cosplay and she sliced his arm right off.
Oh yeah, she sliced my arm off, and then she goes, "I think we can fix it." She says something. like that, and I'm over there like, as my hand's bleeding.
Yeah.
Was it you or was it Justin that did the one?
Okay, he's the one that introduced me and Mike to rock, and he had Mike ripping his shirt off and
Justin
crying when he got his his figure. He was like crying when he got his
that little Darzing, whatever that little freaking whatever that little figure is that they had statue out there in the lobby.
God, what is Zenjar?
Or whatever, dude. When it came alive and freaking grabbed Jim. Was it Jim Preziosi? Yeah. And then just took him up into the scene. I mean, it looked so real, and it was so freaky.
Scary, man.
It was kind of scary at that time because
AI can be fun. It doesn't all have to be used for evil.
It was. We'll see what happens in the future here.
No doubt.
But let's press on here. We often hear about the positive effects the hobby has on many people. What impact has the Legion's community and Four Horsemen Studios had on you?
Well, a lot of folks know in September of 2024, I lost my fiance to cancer. And we were actually living together for 2 years. And I stayed with her, walked her into the arms of Jesus, And that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And she knew I collected action figures. She didn't care. She'd say, go away, leave me alone. Go play with your dolls. But that time right there was one of the hardest times in my life. And I just did the best I could. I got depression. I'm not going to lie. There's some days, like Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers, my depression and my anxiety can fight over which is going to win. But when Lisa died, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. And knowing that I had the escape of my imagination and creativity, if it was just pop and swaps, but I had people reach out to me from the cabal. And people would private message me. Someone would even call me. And when I got to my first Legion's Con, this last November, I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, there were people coming up, I'd extend my hand. They said, and they hugged me. Hugged me tight. You guys hugged me tight. And Ken, I told him, I said, man, I just can't believe this. Big Ken, he looked at me and he said, Don, everybody knows you. They know your story and they love you, man. And that right there, that was one of the best moments of my life, just knowing that there were people that cared.
That's awesome. I think I was one of those people because I saw your post and I said, Don, when I see you, I don't care what I'm doing, you're getting a hug. You were like, yeah.
Yeah. And I think you actually picked me up off my feet. I'm 6'2".
I might have.
But the camaraderie, the community, and the positivity, and we're folks who we collect toys, action figures, and we enjoy doing it. And we encourage each other. There might be somebody who may not be the best painter, but you're there to encourage them. You don't want them to quit. You want them to get better. And that's one of the best things ever. I've seen lots of groups on social media just tear each other apart. And I know there's been a few times in the cabal you see something coming, but a lot of those times, those are maybe new people that just don't understand. All of us together, I mean, we watch each other's podcasts, we call each other up. And that right there was what got me through one of the most difficult times of my life.
It's awesome.
Yes, that is a story I will never get tired of hearing. These stories. No. The community is something special. It is a family. It is a support group. And I'm.
Can you see the signature?
Oh my gosh, that's freaking awesome!
I can see the signature, but whose is it?
Walter Hagen.
It's Walter.
Okay, Walters.
I've shared lots of beers with him, but that one right there, he signed that can for me. I'm like, I'm taking it.
Nice.
Well, I'm not sure. Walter's been beer free. We'll have to see what he's going to do.
How
for
long
Legion.
has he been beer free?
I think since Legion's Con. I think he
Really?
went home. Well, he had to. Well, he went. Yeah, because he went home and then immediately got his toe cut off. He showed me his toe at Legion's Con, and it looked horrible.
What was wrong with it?
He had something at work had slammed on. Was it the second toe? Not the big toe, the second toe. He slammed something at his job, and I can't remember what it was, but he told the story, and he's like, he always got flip flops on.
Yeah.
And he looked down, and like he had a bandage on it. Whenever he pulled it back, and I was just like, oh. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that. I don't think I'd watch it just because of the title.
It's called I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. It's got Keanu Reeves and
Robin.
Yeah. That toe where he shoots himself in the foot, and that toe like boom, 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 and it's getting bigger, and he's like, oh man, dude, that's what
the reason I
what
showed
thought
the can
when I
though.
saw his toe.
Yeah, the reason I showed the can though, that was one of those. That's another reason. The Cabal, Walter, it's been his baby, and he's give it to all of us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, Walter is a sober man. Well,
Nice.
I mean, maybe he could have a glass of wine or something.
I don't care if it's sparkling Perrier. I'll drink it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A great movie. It is.
I'll even go outside and have a salad with you if you want.
Deal. It's a date.
Oh, who was it that did? She
It's
said,
a date.
"I can't believe you guys are smoking the devil's lettuce."
Oh, it was Dave's wife, Stephanie. Well,
Yeah.
remember he made you do a video. Are you?
Yeah, Don Blankenship smokes the devil's lettuce. Don't tell everybody.
Those are great memories.
They are.
Those are great.
You and I, we sit out there.
Yeah, we bullshit for a minute.
Yeah, more than a minute, but
yeah. I think that's the one thing. You go out there and you're just trying to have a good time, and then everyone else comes and they want to have a good time, and then next thing you know, you're having a good time with a lot of other people as well, which is a good time.
Now, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but Dennis Derby, he saw me in the lobby, and I was just telling him I had to come back in. It was getting a little too smoky, and he said, you want some? I've got some medicinal stuff upstairs. You can have it if you want it. I'm like, no, I'm good.
The medicinal stuff. Oh yeah, you gotta have the medicinal stuff. I almost said Derb. The Derb. I mean, I guess I can call him the Derb.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
I love Dennis. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. But yes, Jackie, I agree. Yes, my wife has many years of sobriety, and I supported her the most I could. It's hard because she says it is not hard. I'm not a big drinker. I really, literally, I only drink at these cons with you people. I don't buy it. I don't really do anything.
I do too.
Aside from some of Mark House Seals wine and some beer, I haven't had a ton of liquor in over a year.
I'll be at the fire pit this year. That's right. I'll be there. It's a date.
I tell Laura, I said outstanding.
Don said outstanding.
Yeah. Lauren, how long has it been? Has it been 10 years?
I think this December is 9.
9.
You're still my hero.
That's phenomenal.
And I'm like 2 years and 2 or 3 months of no smoking cigarettes.
Well, hold on a second. How long has it been? 2 years?
Yeah, over 2 years.
Awesome.
So no cigs, no alcohol for Lauren.
That is awesome. Now, Lauren, can you tell a difference breathing wise? Just being is there a difference in your energy not having the cigarettes?
I'm very high strung and go as it is. Hi, Don. And I am a heavy breather by heart. Our whole entire family are. So, I mean, we're all huffing and puffing, just taking laundry up and down the steps. So, I mean, like,
Okay.
I don't know. Hi, Jackie. It was no difference for me.
Okay.
To be honest with you. And I went cold turkey on both.
She did.
So
that's awesome. Yes, just stick with that. That's awesome.
I fire somebody tonight.
I have.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I know several people who have smoked all their lives and they have COPD, and breathing's just a bitch for them. So yeah, you stop, just keep it off. Yep. Keep it off.
Don't get me wrong. Now that it's summertime, I get that little side of me that's like, man, I'd really love a Corona. You know, like when I'm mowing the yard and I'm like doing stuff, I'm like, damn, a Corona sounds good.
Only on the beach.
You know, or like, and that'll hit my brain and I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? But it's like, ooh, you think about it, but it's not like
it's not an urge to where you have to have it.
It's nice because, like, Mike, like if we go to Blossom Music Center, which is a concert venue here in Ohio where we're at, you know, a beer is probably like $14. So going to those places and having her, now I don't have to drink. I'm not subject to buy a $14 beer at that place. So it's really it's nice. I get to buy a $5 water.
Try diet water. It's better.
Oh my God. Clear water.
Clear water.
To go from where Lauren was to where she is now, that is amazing.
It is.
And hats off to you. Proud of you. Keep it freaking rolling.
Appreciate it. And thank you to everybody else who is doing it. And if you're not doing it, you can do it. Hooray. Yeah. And yes, it saves money
for toys.
Or gas, Jackie, or gas anymore. But all right, guys. I got to go watch baseball. Okay. Bye, Don.
Bye, Lauren.
Okay.
I love you.
You got your winner, Brad.
We got off on a tangent there. Let's, Don, my next question, we got into it a little bit at the beginning of the show about you being a DJ. Now, most people in this community, they are, would introvert be a term for it, or people who are shy, people who don't necessarily like to socialize or have anxiety about that? You are not one of these people. Has it always been like this for you, or is it because of the DJ job that you've learned to be so outgoing?
I don't know. Mom's told me when I was younger, she said, you're just like your dad. You never met a stranger. And
there you go.
Life's too short. I mean, what if I hadn't said hi to you in that line that day last year at Legion's Con? If I hadn't said hi to you, I wouldn't have a great friend now. What if I hadn't, talked with Brad, There are so many friends I could say, that Stephen Delator, he told me, he said, hey, I can't wait to see you again. You're getting another hug. You got to reach out to people.
Yeah. And that is most people in the community that are introverted, they find out really quick that they don't have to be anxious about it. And they learn that the people in the community are there to support them and not tear them down. And the shells disappear. I wouldn't say quickly, but they disappear with time. Now, when I was in line, you came right up to me. You came in behind me and you were just going. You talking away at me. And I'm like, I would have said something because I recognized you, recognized the face. So I would have said something. But you were so outgoing, it made it even easier. And I think we were in the Armory line. We talked for how long in that thing?
seemed like hours.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because it was the company that made it seem long. I'll tell you that. It was just the waiting. But it is what it is, man. There's nothing anybody should be uptight with because, hey, we all like toys. We like, we collect toys, action figures, for whatever reason. So you don't have to be gun shy around any of us because we're all the same.
Oh God, yes. I'll pull mine down, Brad. There we go. Let's see if I can get him on.
Look at that.
Look at that dude, sir.
Yes. Hold on. We got to get the titties in there. Look at those children's, baby. Titties with double D's, baby. Not D's. Yes. Let's put him back up here on the lair dio.
Those children fight for every man.
It's awesome. Interacting with you last year at Legion's Con was a blessing. You are very, for what you've been through, you are very upbeat and positive, and you can tell it's not a mask. So it was very cool, and I look forward to it this year.
My son, he's 22. He has autism. He's high functioning. But he would ask me, "Are you sad?" I'm like, "Of course I'm sad." He said, "Why aren't you crying?" I said, "Well, I have cried. But there are people out there who may not have that strength. And you've got to be the strength and show them that you can get through it." And that right there, to me, if there's somebody going through something, we don't know what everybody goes through. Everybody's got their own demons.
Ain't that the truth?
But you just got to be strong and show them it's okay. You're going to make it.
That's right. You know what? You know what this means. You know what this means.
Oh, God. Do it! Give it to
be knighted.
I say we just triple knight him right off with all three freaking swords because he deserves it. Ah, God, you're doing. Hold on. Let me get my sword.
Dude.
Talk about an honor, man.
3 swords. I don't know how I'm holding these.
This is a special sword. This is my dog Bella's back scratch. It telescopes, and then she's sitting right here. I can scratch her with it. But this is the sword right now. This is a quadruple knighting. Has there ever been a quadruple? There
has been, but not this soon.
Okay. Oh,
it's early.
We're breaking barriers here. Ready?
Right. Don, you will be knighted, triple knighted. That is right. Yeah, that is right. Because you are an outstanding member in this community. What
is this? Look. Oh, damn. Is yours from Alaska too? Mine says Alaska on it.
I don't know where the hell it's from, but no, I use it for the dog and the cats as well.
Yes, this is perfect.
It says bear claw.
I don't fucking know.
I've got a wooden one from a Cracker Barrel, and it's for me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Those ones are good.
Hey, we love Crate and Barrel.
Oh my God, Crate and Barrel.
Nice. That's what we call Cracker Barrel. We call Crate and Barrel. We're like Crate and Barrel.
Well, thank you, governors.
You are welcome, sir. You are, like I said, outstanding gentlemen in this community. We appreciate you and everything you stand for.
It takes a community, man.
That's right.
Community. I couldn't do it by myself. I couldn't be that happy-go-lucky guy without, you guys, all the friends I've made.
Sir Don.
Now, are we supposed to call you, Brad? Can you zoom us back out? Oh. Are we supposed to call you Shazam McLovin?
That's just an old tag name I used, and I still have it on like YouTube. If I go on and I'll comment, And I bet a lot of these guys say, who the hell is Shazam McLovin? So I just put it in now, and because that way, if somebody sees I comment on somebody's, podcast, YouTube, or Legion's Lair, they say, oh, Shazam, I know that's Don.
Yep.
Nice. Now, who was your friend who came with you to the con? She was a cosplayer, wasn't she?
Yes,
What's her name?
Jennifer James.
Okay, Jennifer James. What cosplaying was she doing?
She was.
I can't remember. What?
She was Cheryl.
Gotcha. Nice. Sweet. Because I remember she came up. I just forgot what character she was doing. It's been what, 6? Has it been 6 months? Oh God, it's been
longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, she's planning on another one. And
nice.
She if you're friends with her, go to her page and check out some of her special effects makeup.
Okay, hold on. What's her page so I can check this out?
Jennifer Don Dawn James.
And what is that? Just Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, so
if
her
she's
page,
still watching, Jennifer, make a comment and tell them where to go. But be nice.
Dawn James, and so she has her cosplay photos up there, right?
Yeah.
Nice. We can
some of them
check.
are gruesome, some of them are cool, but some of them are gruesome. I'm like, I can't look at that. What is that? A bone going through your arm?
Well, so she's like what was that? What was that movie? Was it not Summer Camp? Summer School. Did you ever see that movie Summer School?
Is that? Hold on. That's not the one with Rodney Dangerfield? No, that's Back to School.
No, it's where those damn kids are. The one sub teacher has to teach these kids out in like Long Beach, and they're nothing but troubled kids in summer school. And the one kids are really good at special effects, and they like made it look like stuff was coming out of their mouths and out of their stomachs and stuff. So when the principal came in, they all looked like they were dead on the table. And he's like,
Jay can do that. Jay can do that.
I think it was Summer School.
Nice. Okay, well, I'll have to check that out. I love seeing the cosplay at Legion's Con, and the more cosplayers we get there, the better. So please, Jennifer, come back with Dawn and show us more of your cosplay because it was awesome.
Her and her daughter they had a Renaissance fair every weekend in May, and they went dressed up like, her and her youngest daughter were fairies. Her other daughter was some sort of a ocean goddess. But yeah, I did not know they had that much green glitter in the world.
Now, has Jennifer got any Mythic Legions figures?
Yes.
Oh, she'll be back for sure.
She was the one that was going around, do you have any hippos? She is big on hippos. I mean, that's her thing. And when she found like the Seventh Kingdom hippo, Nelson, what is Nelson's last name? I'm going to butcher it if I try it.
She found one there?
No, but Nelson, we're in the lobby, and there was a gentleman sitting there all by himself, had his back to us on one of the stools. And I said, hey, and he turns around and said, you want to join us? You want to have a beer? He goes, oh, no, it's okay. But he turns around and we start talking and became really good friends. And he said, I'm so glad that you just reached out to me. I said, well, sure. We're all in this together, And he sent Jennifer a Seventh Kingdom hippo in pack. Just because he's that kind of guy.
Nice. So Jennifer, for all you guys that want to know, she said her Facebook, Jennifer Don James, Halloween 23 is the album file that you want to look for a lot of her cosplay in. Halloween 23.
I got to thank her too, and because I wouldn't have probably made it to Legion's Con if she hadn't pushed me to go.
That's awesome. See, the community, God.
Yeah. So we made a road trip. We didn't fly, and I'm glad we didn't because of so many people had troubles with the airline.
Yeah.
But we made a 14, 15-hour road trip.
Probably worth it.
It was. We had the time. And she went one day. She said, "I'm going to go see the Statue of Liberty." I said, "Go ahead." She said, "You want to go?" I said, "No, I'm at Legion's Con." So she left for a few hours and went and saw some sightseeing in New York and came back. But
Nice.
I have to thank Jennifer for that because that's one thing. That's one of the best things that ever happened to me.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And I'm not trying to blow Legion's Con and say, "Oh, it's God's gift to nerds" or anything like that. But if you go, you know what it means. And if you don't know, go. You'll find out.
You know what God's gift to nerds are? Scapular, the crypt breaker. That's God's gift to nerds. No, not a miracle. Scapular. Yes. So yeah, that's awesome. It's just blessing all around, and I'm sure I'm sure we don't have her on here right now, but I'm sure she would probably echo this, that she pushed you to go. You had a phenomenal time, and I'm sure she probably had equally as good of a time.
Yeah.
And it was a blessing to her too.
Yeah, she had a great time. And we're looking forward. We're already planning and ready for this year's Legion's Con.
Nice.
So rooms booked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that opened that up. I mean, I went to Titan Toys in Nashville. Going again this year. I went to Toylanta. So, it just, you get the convention bug. And I asked her, "Is this our thing?" And she goes, "Yep."
It's a blessing.
Nice. Well, let's get into Legion's Con then. Let's talk about this. What was your last year was your first year. What was your overall Legion's Con 2025 experience like? We've been talking a little bit about it. Overall experience.
Overwhelming in a good way.
Yeah.
Just seeing everyone, it was surreal. You see each other, you see your pictures and your little videos on Facebook or something, but when you get there and you actually see the people, I forget who said it, but somebody said, "Man, I'm glad you're here. We started to think you weren't real. You were like a shill or something." I'm like, "No, I'm real." But yeah, just and seeing just the way the community would come together, and everybody had their vendors, and everybody was, saying, "Look, I built this diorama," or "Hey," I had several people give me a painted head and said, "I just want to give you this. This is your first Legion's Con." Patty gave me one. Corey gave me one, and I may be leaving somebody out, but it was just surreal, man.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, so how excited are you for Legion's Con 2026?
Merlin.
That's excited then, I guess.
That's excited, yeah. Right there, I'm going to have to get, if there's a way I'm getting two of them, I'm getting two of them, because I got to have him in his, tiefling form and in his wizard form.
Nice. Yeah. So I take it you're a big fan of the Excalibur story. The what's the king's name?
King Arthur.
King Arthur. That's it.
Mike, I grew up, and when I was in 5th grade, I had to grab a book for a book report. And I'm like, I don't know. And I grabbed something off the shelf, and I said, The Hobbit. I don't know what it is, but I'm reading it. Well, we had to go in there. Teacher said, "All right, everybody bring your book." She's going to write down the title and who we got and everything. And she looked at that book, and she looked at me and says, "Now I'm in 5th grade. This is late 70s, like 78, 79. And she looked at me and said, "Oh, Donnie." I'm like, "What?" "You are going to love this." So I read The Hobbit. I can't tell you how many times I've read The Hobbit. And I don't remember who I got this from, but if you're here, tag it. This guy made this. I got a Lord of the Rings,
Oh my God, that is awesome.
And that is one of my prized possessions right there, because that right there showed me I was always into superheroes and stuff, But once I read The Hobbit, I got into more fantasy, and then I wanted more Elric, Conan. You know, I was more of a big fan of all the pulp type stuff. Clark Ashton Smith, H.P. Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, you name it, those kind of things. The gritty, dark, barbarian type fantasy. So that's what I'm more into. And you know, like I like King Arthur, but you know, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to get a King Arthur figure yet. I probably will, but I'm not as excited about it as I am Merlin.
Gotcha. Nice. What other cons are you guys going to go to this year other than Legion's Con?
We talked about doing several, like CarverCon, IshCon, but I don't know if we're going to. I think we're going to kind of hedge our bets and save up so we have more fluid income to have for Legion's Con.
Gotcha. Oh, if you can get to CarverCon, wouldn't that be freaking awesome?
Yeah.
That's in like a little more than a month away. Oh my!
Yes,
I'm
it is.
excited for that.
And it's actually, well, you know, as far as drive, it's not that far really for us. You know,
I was just gonna say it's south for us, so it's probably
2 hours for us. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I don't know. You never know. We might decide to go ahead and do it. But I think from what we've talked about, we kind of want to hedge our bets and save up, make sure we got a lot of capital to spend at Legion's Con. Because I mean, not just the figures that they release, like Armory Experience and all that, but there's a lot of vendors that have some stuff there. And, you know, I fell in love with several of them. One of the favorite figures I got was from Anthony Halseal, Thundar the Barbarian. He did, and I've got it in my case over there, was a legendary barbarian that he did. Shout out to Anthony Halseal. He was the first, quote, friend, unquote, I made when I joined the Cabal. He reached out to me, we talked, and I ordered, and he'd probably roll those eyes right now, but I've got 3, 4, maybe 5 dwarves with some of his older original heads that he painted. And he said, why don't you get rid of those and get some of these new ones that look better? I'm like, I love these. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing to me, like friendship, you know, they look perfect to me. They were cool. And because he was the first friend, I'd say, that reached out to me. And I mean, I love all these guys, but Anthony always had a special place in my heart because, you know, he reached out to me first and we started talking and trading figures and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Very cool. It is time, my friend.
Hot seat time?
You are going to be put into the hot seat. Get your buns down on it, Brad. Turn up the temperature. Do it, baby. Brad, did you send him the package?
Don, did you get your flame retardant underwear I sent you?
I don't need flame retardant underwear.
Okay. We'll just send him the next person, you know.
Okay. Nice.
Heinrich, you'll send him to Heinrich. Right?
Yes, Heinrich. Yes.
Like I said, you got to be inspiring.
Yeah. Heinrich might need him, but you know.
Okay. Are you ready? Here we go.
There we go. There we go. I was waiting for it.
Ooh, nice. Gee. What is your favorite Legion's faction or affiliation, and can you explain why?
My favorite, you know, this last wave that came out, Rising Suns, that right there, it's kind of a toss-up because I love Noble Bear, because I love the Barbarians, but there's something about the Red Suns too, because they're assassins. It's something sinister about them. I don't care. You know, you watch whatever you want on these movies where you see the assassin for whatever reason, the anti-hero. It's kind of appealing knowing that you can have those characters, whether they're good or bad. Yeah. If you ever played Dungeons and Dragons growing up, sometimes it's fun to play an evil character.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to 50-50. It'd be between Noble Bear because of the Barbarians. That's what I was always, grew up reading. but I really dug the assassins too. I mean, I really liked everything from Grisha, from one of the original. I mean, I would love them to revisit, a version 2 of him, maybe with a removable helmet or a separate head. When you find out what the mystery is. So
yeah, I mean, find out what Grisha is. That would be amazing. So this is going to be interesting tonight, Brad. I still don't know which way it's going to go.
I like what Kim Pop said here. It's like walking on coals, but with your
Yeah, dude.
I know exactly what you two are thinking right now too, because of the way I split right there.
Yes, right down the middle. I have a good idea that I'm going to lose this week, but it's good to know not by much. Okay, let's go on to the next question. What is your favorite Legion's race, and can you explain why?
Humans.
Oh, dude, I am screwed.
You know why? Because we are the everyman. We see all the mystery and wonder throughout our own eyes and their eyes, the humans' eyes. I think we relate to fantasy humans through legends and stories handed down. And when you have one of those human figures, whether it's a knight, a wizard, a barbarian, whatever, when you place it amongst those other figures, it's like, you are the everyman to interact with all those other figures. So I guess humans.
Nice. I like that. Accepted.
What race that doesn't yet exist in Legions would you like to be made?
Well, I pondered over this, and I'm like, there's a lot of good races out there, and there's other lines that have similar, creatures that Legions doesn't have yet, but they're adapting into it. But I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I came up with Hobbit. Well, no, we get the gnome, but that'd be a good one for the imp scale, or even a leprechaun. But gargoyle, maybe something. We use some of the wings and stuff. But I take Jeremy Gerard. I've seen some of his work, and the Kitsune, the fox.
Yeah.
Something about that, and I'll tell you why later. But that right there, it seemed like it would be a really versatile figure that you don't see a lot of those around. I mean, I love Asian culture. My son, he practically speaks fluent Japanese. And I think I would love to see more of those, the kitsunes, the fox people.
That's
nice.
To be honest, I'm surprised we haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Well, from what I hear, when he came out with it, Eric had already sculpted and was thinking about coming out with a fox character, and he ixnayed it because Jeremy and Wolf King Len had, and they didn't know. I think I have that story right. Excuse me, people, if I don't. I think that's pretty close. And they decided not to come out with the fox character, but they did come out with in Horror of Isomol, Jesse's tribute figure, and that is of course Jesse is the Fuzzmonk head, but the other head is a fox type head.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, nice. Let's go on. It's gonna get a little bit hotter, buddy. You went through those two masterfully.
Well, they pay me to interview people.
Dang. Well, hey, you're doing it, dude. What are your 5 favorite Legions figures, and can you explain why? You can go 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, whatever you want to do. Just let us know which one it is.
Okay. Snag, the Goblin. He was the first one I actually purchased. That's the reason he's one of my favorites, because he was the first one. I'm like, wow, so this is Mythic Legions. This is awesome. Yeah. The detail and everything. I mean, if nothing else, the Four Horsemen have gotten better and better. So Snag, that's in the top 5. Shadow Elf Ranger, because I love the color scheme. You don't see a lot of dark Drizzt Gordon. Okay, they've Drizzited everything all over it. But the Shadow Elves, I like the Shadow Elf Ranger because you don't see a lot of those. Legendary Barbarian. But because I'm a big Conan fan. Of course, you can switch the hair. You can make Thundar. You can make He-Man. You can just use your imagination and run with it. Thistlethorn, because I've never really seen anything like Thistlethorn. No, and when I got him, I mean, all I really did to my Thistlethorn, I didn't change a thing. I just kept adding accessories. Like, this walking stick looks good in that belt. Oh, that medallion. Let me take that off of David Bowie's Jareth and put that around Thistlethorn. So Thistlethorn, because he was just something I haven't really seen before. But the figures, I'd say number 1 that got me into it is because when I was a kid, I loved fantasy. I started playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and the cartoon Dungeons and Dragons came on, and I was like, and I've got it on DVD. I've even got a bootleg copy of the fabled Lost last episode. You remember Warduke? I looked at Rhaegor.
Oh, I kind of got a feeling you were going with this.
I looked at Rhaegor and I'm like, oh, wow, that reminds me of Warduke. And it took a while, but I finally secured one.
Nice.
I think I would say Rhaegor is my favorite just because of the hinted nostalgia, and he's just a badass figure. I think, and I don't remember who, but I think, wasn't he also a tribute figure for somebody?
To Wu.
Ray Wu.
Ray Wu.
Early on, he was kind of like a photographer. He photographed the figures and he died. I don't know if it was cancer or what, but he had died and they had did the tribute to him.
Ray Woo!
Yeah, I'm so glad that I got Rhaegor. He's guess I'd say my number 1.
He is a great figure. Damn, I don't know. I mean, Brad, Rhaegor. I have never seen Rhaegor as a number 1 before. Do it, dude. Arnold is knighting.
Boom, 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 boom. You will be knighted again from the Athelonian sword that is light. Ah.
Man, this is so awesome. I can't stand up right now.
Nice. You've been knighted like 5 times. This is awesome.
He's getting them. He's getting them.
What are your 3 least favorite Legions figures, and can you explain why?
Okay, maybe it's unpopular, but for shelf space, and this I've got 2 versions of this answer, because some people say, well, that's not a figure, but it is. For shelf space, I haven't bought any horses, a moose, or a bear. And it's just because of shelf space. I would rather spend that money on something smaller and accumulate. It's all quality, but I wanted quantity. And I need that shelf space. So I would say those 3 are my least favorite, just because they're beautiful figures.
I bet you have a unicorn, though, on your shelf.
No.
Oh, God.
Because I almost did, but I said, well, I can't start now. But now, if I were to, say, pick actual characters or something, my 3 least favorite, number 1, for the same reason, was a centaur.
Oh gosh, you might need to get knighted again.
Kurt,
what was his name?
Oh God, I know it. With shit, I don't know the new one that's on the water.
The Shadow Centaur is the new one.
Shadow Centaur.
But the other one, he was
on the top of my tongue.
He was a particular character.
Yeah.
I took the top half of the body, and made a custom. I sold the horse body.
Aquarius.
I got some
Tempa.
hooved feet with some bryophytus legs.
Oh, that's cool. Asparagus.
Yeah. But he just, the top half, from waist up, he was such a beautiful sculpt. I think was he the first brute scale we had?
Yeah, he was the top half anyway.
Yeah, I wanted him for that reason. I knew I was going to pop and swap, do something with him. So, but as far as centaurs go, I would say centaurs because of the shelf space.
Okay,
they're not my favorite.
Okay.
Melina, if I'm saying it right, the yellow
female.
Yeah.
The reason I would say she's not one of my favorites, it's not that I don't like the figure, but there's only one of them. That race of vampire side race?
It was a orc vampire, and what did they call that race? I can't think of it. Ken Pop, what did they call that race? I'm sure he'll know.
Yeah, but they only did one of that race.
Ubers. They were like Ubers or Obers or something.
Yeah.
But
I did have a figure when I did. I don't have her anymore. I wish I'd kept her. But the figure I put next to her was DC. What's his name? Steppenwolf, the one with the yellow skin and the green.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put him next to her because he had yellow skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was a number 2 that I would say wasn't one of my favorites just because there was just one of her. We didn't really get any follow-up more about them. And the last one, it's not going to be popular, but I'll tell you why. The Minotaurs, they just weren't popular to me, and here's why. They were too small. This guy right here, that's a Minotaur.
Gregarion.
Yeah. That to me, and the Minotaur, all these figures that I say weren't my favorites. They're beautiful. I've owned some of them, except for the mounts and animals. But the Minotaurs, they were cool. Still got a couple, but they were just a lot smaller.
Well, I think you're going to be happy then, Don, because I see one. My personal feeling is that they are going to come out with Asterion soon, and the new Minotaurs are going to be brute scale.
Yeah,
I believe
Asterion will have Asterion.
Tharnog was first made available. I saw him, and when I got him in hand, I said, you know what? All orcs should have been brute scale from the beginning.
Yeah, he'll definitely. Asterion will definitely have version 2. Probably legacies, obviously.
Yeah. Well, that's a great that's a great list, man. Yeah. Awesome.
Just imagining the stench of a centaur's piss didn't have that on my bingo card tonight. Is that because of the asparagus?
Asparagus.
He will always be asparagus now. I'm sorry. Because
he will. Shit, just like Turkey Lady will always be.
Turkey Lady will always be.
That's like if you got some of the bryophytus flocking and put it on Faunus's head, call him broccoli.
Yeah. Broccoli.
If the Horseman would make a tribute figure in your honor using existing parts, what would it look like?
It'd probably be the old man gladiator head.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Magnus.
And like the leather armor that came like with Waltor, but instead of skeletal arms and legs, they'd be something like cloth, like that was on Dubon or the Monkey King.
Okay.
Now,
interesting.
And you said existing parts. I've got a figure I'll show you real quick
Okay.
Because people call me, well, women, a lot of them do. They call me the silver fox. You're such a silver fox. I'm like, yeah, I know. But yeah.
Ooh, here, I'll make it.
One of these and had him kind of a silver look. Yeah, call him the silver fox. Yeah.
That's on the Thistlethorn body, isn't it?
No, it is a combo of
Oh, okay.
an elf and a goblin.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah.
And the bow and arrow set came from a Motu Classics bow.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
I forget where I got the head, but that might be a Jeremy Gerard head too. Maybe.
It's possible.
Okay, Brad, turn the dial all the way up. All the way up. Last hot seat question. Here it is. We will see if he can handle this. Which tribute figure is your favorite? Broder of Bjorngar or Amir Kaspar / Scapular the Crypt Breaker 2?
This has nothing to do with the original person. This was based on a character. You remember me telling you about the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, Warduke?
Yeah.
Do you remember Decion, the skeleton?
Yes, he looks like Scapular a little bit.
That's why I got my original Scapular, because I just thought of Decion. And now that you've got the new Scapular come out with all the extra accessories, Broder, I love Broder. I put him right up there with all my barbarians, but I have to say, I would probably say Emil Kaspar Scapular. He's my favorite out of the two.
Hold on, let me do, although I hate to do this because I hate Prince Adam. I have the power. Hold on.
Oh my God, Mike. I didn't tell you.
Right.
Do you remember the douchebag that did a video of me?
Oh God, yes. Yeah, we're not even going to say a name. We're not going to say a name.
We won't say it's not just douchebag. But I watched one of his videos a while back, and the first thing on his video, this is before I supposedly upset him.
Okay.
The first thing on his video is him pulling out a Broder out of the package and going, "This is boring."
Okay.
It's anything but boring, because when you think of barbarians like Atlas or the legendary barbarian, you always think of those same kind of, bare-chested guys and everything like that. But, that wasn't all the barbarians. You had guys like Broder more like those than you did the
Then he got to Dispatar, and he goes, "Now this is what I'm talking about." And I'm like, oh my God. But then when he got to your figure, he's like, "This is the best figure ever."
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, of course he was. Of course that little cocksucker would say. That little bastard. I don't care about him. He doesn't have a tribute figure. Suck it.
Oh my.
I swear I'm humble. I swear I am. I swear.
This is the time of the show where we'll ask you, can we take a gander at your Legions collection, aka your personal Legions lair? Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to have to I'm on my phone, not a laptop, so I'm going to turn my phone around, and you're going to see my view.
I'll make you big.
You do what you have to do, Don.
Okay. All right. Where are we going to start? How about, I tried to make sure I had enough lighting in here, but it may not be.
Oh my God, look at this.
Damn, look at this stuff.
Holy Moses.
Now, that right there, of course, isn't Legion, but it's Legion adjacent to me.
Yes.
Procustus.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's the trolls, baby.
And up on the top of this cabinet, I'll just show you Golem and Surtur.
Okay.
And if you have ever placed a large figure on top, you better secure it, because once they fall, they hit hard.
Yeah, they do.
All right, here we go. Barbarians.
Yes.
Nice.
Look at all those badasses.
Now, this right here, that was an O. That's my King Arthur right there.
Oh, he's cool.
And back in the back, I've got Father Christmas. That's my Merlin with him.
Oh my, okay, gotcha. That works perfect. I see Broder back there. Yes.
Yeah, Broder's back there. Now, this right here was the extra barbarian body parts with the Dubon head and barbarian hair and armory gladiator parts.
Yep.
And I just call him my noble savage.
Nice. Where's the head from?
That Dubon.
Oh, is that the Dubon head?
And I don't know if you can see it, but right there, the head that was on one of my extra legendary barbarians, I put him in the Dubon. The cloak.
Oh, I see it. I see it back there.
Yeah, I see it.
Right.
Oh, man down, woman down.
Man down, man down. I know why he went down.
It was a 2.0.
Shazam.
And we're going to move crossways here.
Oh, and he's got a Highland Warrior in there too. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Dwarfs.
I just recently acquired this from Australia.
Lord.
He goes, I've seen him anywhere from $800 to $1,400. I got him for $250 from Australia.
That's a pretty good deal.
Good.
Yeah. Now, can you see the heads in the back of those dwarves back there?
Mm-hmm.
Those are house seal heads.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, this is Chit Chat. I got that from Matt. But the throne is from an Omega McFarlane, Omega Lex Luthor or whatever.
Okay.
It seems to fit really well. And going down, these is like a wizard shelf.
Nice. Look at that.
Man, that was my favorite figure from Legion's Con right there. I have to say, Scapular 2, I love him.
Oh, Scaphoid.
Oh, Scaphoid, sorry.
We know what you meant. We knew.
Yeah.
He is a cool fig.
This was a Gold Knight plus part of Jacob Marley and Leger, and I made like a wizard there.
Okay, yeah.
That's a vulture from Marvel Legends. I just clipped his wings, put him in a robe.
Nice.
All right, you feeling a little evil?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, Poxus. The Earth there.
Yes.
You got a Torion.
Yep.
He's sick.
And I love that Mephisto throne for him as well.
Oh, yeah. For, what was his name again? That is...
Demistros.
Demistros.
Yeah.
I got Big Daddy Green in front of Junior Blue and Junior Yellow.
Yep, that's the way to pose them, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I got Team Red over here. That's Red
Yellow,
5.
blue,
1, 2, 3,
green.
4, 5.
Nice. And you got the Green Demon there.
Oh, yeah. Now that was...
have Lord Darkness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Darkness, I got that. I can't think of his name, and he's going to kill me too, but I'm bad with names.
Tim Curry.
But this right here, that's Sentry armor from Zelona's flock, the Sentry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, now a little shadow time.
Oh, yeah.
I just threw this creature and it looked like something from the Underdark.
that
This
that
head
goes
right here.
That goes perfect.
Yeah. He's got a unicorn horn there, Mike.
Well, I never thought about that cosmic guy going in with something like, mixing him in with mythics like that.
Right. And we got undead down here. Sorry about the lighting.
No, you can see. Wow, those are cool.
Here's a catch-all shelf.
He's scared.
Let's see, we got shadow orcs, Gorthok, some vampires. I had a lot more vampires, but I traded them for other things I'd really rather have.
Bloodsuckers.
Yeah. Now we've got elves.
Nice.
And some of the fuzz monks. This head right here, that's one
That's
Jesse.
cool.
Oh, and here we go.
That's from Jesse.
Yep.
Oh, Buzz Monk down. Oh, that is cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, he looks kind of cooler, like human body.
There's Thistlethorn. He's the one that did the dive.
He's got a lot of relics on.
He does.
Oh, tree guy. Faunus.
And goblins.
The mohawk. That's great. Now, did you enter a figure for the 1,000 swigs last year?
I did not.
Okay.
I was afraid I'd be 1,001. So.
Oh man, I was about to say you could just bring your normal swig in.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This one may be a little harder to see because of the reflection. I'm not sure, but of course these are one of my guilty hobbies right here. The Dungeon Dragon from.
Oh yes. What's the big bad guy called?
Venger.
Venger?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, and there's the scapular guy. What's his?
Decion.
Decion.
Yeah, Shadow Demon over here. You got Sheila, Hank, Uni, Bobby. Over there, you've got Diana, Presto, and Eric.
Nice.
And I don't know. I thought that was pretty neat just to put the dice on some sort of paper.
It is. Sure.
Now,
well,
everybody is like an adventuring party or adventuring company. That's my half elf wizard.
Nice.
Of course, I got 2 elves in the back. My generic fighter, he'll get pissed off if you call him generic.
Okay.
This was Ravina and Gadriel. I took the head and the cape off and put it on her armor and took her wings off. Okay, so she's like my cleric.
That looks good.
Whoa, that does look good. Wow. Nice.
This is another house seal project he sent me. And this is one of my favorites too. I mean, it's just a pop and swap, but you know, like I said, the old man Magnus head, that would be probably what I would be wearing in a tribute outfit.
Okay.
So you're doing customizing too. You're painting, aren't you?
Nope, I don't paint.
Okay.
I did years ago. I painted Dungeon Dragon miniatures. I was pretty good at it. But after I had those surgeries, my hands shake too much.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I kind of backed out on that. That's another house seal head. And there was a Father Christmas, one of those figures I got just for I could have that hat to go on my other wizard.
Nice.
And there's your D13 biblical priest. That's like my adventuring company right there.
Very cool. So you're a big D&D fan.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited for the role-playing game, Mythic Legion's role-playing game?
Yep. Good. And, of course, shout out to Jordan Frazier. He gave me that at Toylanta, that little head I put on the extra Dungeon Master I had.
Nice.
Now, here we go. Gladiators.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vetus there. Nice. Oh, there's Deltagar with the Delty hat on.
Yes.
Delton would be proud.
Respect, baby. Nice.
Very cool.
This is just a shelf for a lot of my bigger figures.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Thor, the tower.
This is one of my prized possessions because it's great. You got a little Thor, flying over. You've got, of course, this right here. You've got Lady Averona up at the top.
Oh, nice.
The Hellfire Goblin, Bog Goblin, Fury Orc, and Clavius. I took him and put him in some updated armory, red armory.
Yeah, the blood armor.
Yeah.
Good.
And here we go. We'll start at the bottom. These are here just for fun because you always need some sort of monster, you know.
Yeah.
Orcs.
And lots of the impure.
Meat's back on the menu.
Yeah, impure and unclean. Now the Fisher Price head, I put it on that green armor. It just seemed like it was meant to be.
That looks like a Chewbacca bandolier.
It is.
It is.
Nice.
And what's his name? The big purple guy with robot parts. I broke him.
Valok skull.
No.
Kanox Maul.
Kanox
Yeah.
Maul, that's it.
Well, he's got some of the purple armor on from the armory.
Nice. Yep. And,
With the big eyes you have.
ooh, look at that ghost. Ooh.
Yes. Where's
Now, back there in the back, you see Poxus. I put a samurai helmet on him. It just seemed like it just did him better than those bug legs.
Oh, you did? Oh, oh.
Now, that's a Jeremy Gerard head of a ghoul in the background on the body of one of the Mask of Red Death, the second version.
Okay.
And everybody's all about the churl and the nymph. I made the crone.
Nice. Boy, where'd you get the black robe for Erzak?
That was off of that guy back there. That was his Red Death.
Red Death.
The retail.
That looks good.
Here's a tribute shelf.
Oh, nice. Oh, you made a tribute He-Man.
Oh, Orko. You got Orko.
Oh, geez.
And I got
He's a goblin, too.
Orko's a goblin? He is. Holy
my
cow.
God, that's awesome.
Keltus. Of course, I got a pop and squat Skeletor back there. I used the additional Keltus head and some Lord Dragul arms and legs and a original scaphoid torso. And I'm not sure exactly what the armor came from. Might have been a Legion builder. But the purple gloves came from one of the vampires.
Very cool.
Now, that's back there, the Beast Man. Until we get a tribute Beast Man, that's just standing in.
All right. You see Okiedos right there? I'm
Yes.
telling you right now, Broder would fucking destroy him. Just destroy him.
Well,
You
you notice anything different about this one? You notice anything different about this one?
Okiedos?
He's got
Yeah.
more arms.
He's got an extra set of arms.
Oh, shit, he does. How'd you manage that?
I bought 3 of them and used the armored arms and the hands and just added them to it.
Ah.
Nice. Where the pauldrons push in. I see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And here we go. Top shelf.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
My Monster Hunter there. Hobgoblin. Rat Boy. This one back where you see the Scaphoid 2 parts on one of the original Scaphoids and Waltor arms and legs. But this right here with a Xenothon body and some unknown one parts. He was like a tribute, I guess, to Death Dealer.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
And there's Rhaegor.
I was about to say there was Rhaegor.
There's Thundar. This is a gnome before I knew they were coming out with gnomes. And that's my Thor tribute right there.
Oh, he's cool.
Very
Of course,
cool.
in the back, you've got the unknown one in the back hanging out.
Yeah, the Thor tribute is really cool.
Big in this collection.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got some, there's some old, right there, 4 Horsemen Motuk Classics.
There you go.
Figure Obscura, this top shelf.
Oh,
Holy shit, are you kidding me? That is so cool.
is that the NECA?
Yep.
So
the neck of Frankenstein. I didn't know it lit up like that.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to buy that pretty cheap, and now I'm feeling like an asshole for not buying it.
oh my God, that looks so good.
This is an original Mezco Dr. Jekyll before they started doing the quality they do now. But he seems to fit like Victor Frankenstein. I even put a shovel in his hand.
Everybody's loving Orko.
And this is just, I mean, I'm in the middle of moving stuff around. So
Wow.
now here are some, I told you I used to paint.
Okay.
These are just a sampling of some of the figures that I used to paint. I mean, I used to be pretty good, but my hand shakes so much now that I just.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those are little.
But yeah, and then of course we get back over here to the desk. I've got some extra Artemis fairy wings on Ghost of Christmas Past, and the nymph wings right there for her with the alternate head. And that's pretty much it, guys.
Nice collection.
And there's figures I still have in boxes or still that I've got open that are a work in progress, but these are my babies.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Dude, that was an awesome
Very cool.
That was good.
I had to plug it in.
Yeah, that was
So
amazing.
it was amazing. This is the time in the show where we're going to ask the chat to question you up. You down for that?
Sure.
Okay. Chat. Any question you want to ask Don, this is the time, of course, within reason. Let's keep it within reason. And Brad, I know what question you're going to ask him. You want to fire away?
All right, Don. You're going to Legion's Con this year. You're excited. But is there anything that you anticipate? Is there anything that you can speculate on what you might see at G-Con this year? What do you think, or what are they going to bring to the table? Or do you just not care?
They've surprised me at G-Con this last year with the Dark Waters wave, the Pirates wave.
Yeah.
And, people have been asking for pirates for a long time, I didn't see that coming, and it was a great addition. Yeah. This year, I hesitate to even figure what they might throw at us. I think you're going to see a couple of figures that are, your standard, maybe a knight type figure or such. But I think they're going to have something. They're going to keep reinventing itself, and they may use, of course, they reutilize a lot of different parts. They might use some of this wave from the pirate wave to add on and make some sort of mismatched characters. But yeah, I think we're going to be surprised.
Well, let me two-part that then over to another question, because they haven't yet said what the armory experience is going to be, but Jeremy did give us a hint saying it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Oh boy, that's
so. What is there any speculation on that?
Well, you got to look at Jeremy and consider the way he likes to utilize words as clues. So big, either we're talking about volume of characters or we're talking about size, like maybe some brute scale characters or something.
Brute scale.
Now, Mike says I hit it. I don't know, but I agree with you. I think that Jeremy sometimes chooses his words wisely, and I think those were his words. This is the biggest one yet. Me and Mike talked about ogre scale figures.
Yeah, could be.
Because we have enough parts to probably do an ogre scale swap or part thing, but would they want to do that?
Look at the Dracoseer, look at the new Minotaur, look at the ogres, and even the tower. Just imagine what combinations you could come up with.
Yeah. Mike, did you have one before I start at the top here?
Oh yeah, look, I got a question for you here, Don. What toy line did you collect, or what toy lines did you collect as a child, and which of those lines had the most influence on you?
A lot of people may think Masters of the Universe, but actually, I think the Dungeon and Dragons LGN line, I had every action figure. I had every of the PVC figures. I had every monster, and I had a Fortress of Fangs.
Very cool.
Those are what I had, and I'm like, it just, to me, it was just, fun.
Nice.
I know we're getting Bearthier, like a large dragon, but I would love to see, some sort of play set, I mean, I've got Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull, but I would love to see something mythic adjacent.
I think they could do a play set, but it would have to be over many years and in sections.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts too.
Like the Castle of Four Sides, or a part of the Castle of Four Sides, but just in sections. So. Oh, favorite pizza topping.
S. Wilson says, Don, favorite pizza topping.
Favorite pizza topping, I guess, pepperoni.
That's
you can't go wrong with that.
You cannot go wrong with pepperoni.
I've had a couple of recent ones I really love from Jet's Pizza. I love the Eugene Supreme, banana peppers, Italian sausage, onions, green peppers, and I put double mushrooms on mine. Local pizza place, Pepperoni's in Lafayette, Tennessee. Got to give them a shout out. They try to reinvent pizzas all the time, and they're the best value in town for pizza too. I mean, like a $9 buffet, all you can eat.
You like your pizza or your pepperonis curled up and crispy, or you just want them flat and just?
I can have them either way, but if they're curled up and they get the little bit of, it's like a bowl holding the grease. No.
Yeah, gotcha.
But now the Pepperoni's restaurant, they've got a cheeseburger pizza. And okay, yeah, we've all had a cheeseburger pizza, the cheddar, the beef and stuff. But he puts tomatoes and pickles. And I swear, I bit into it and I said, Steven, what kind of sauce are you using? He goes, pizza sauce. He said, the tomatoes and the pickles make you think of ketchup and mustard, don't they? I said, yeah, they fucking do. So, yeah, that's a good one. If people get a chance to ever try pickles and tomatoes on a pizza, go for it. Hey, if you can eat pineapple on pizza, you can put pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Not eat pineapple, not eat anchovies, and that's the two I will not touch.
Yeah, I don't really like the rings of pineapple on my pizza, but the little ones I can handle that.
Definitely can't eat cold pizza with pineapple on it.
No, that's bad. At that point, you might want to take it off.
Like botulism coming up.
Don, what's your favorite brand of hot dog? I mean, I guess the go-to would be Ballpark, or were we talking Nathan's?
Ballpark. Or my son's name is Nathan. We used to get Nathan's just so we try to get him to eat it. Of course, with autism, he was very picky. He's 22 now, and he will touch some breakfast items, chicken nuggets, any kind of potato, any kind of pizza, as long as it's just pepperoni and cheese. So when I tried to get him to do hot dogs, no way. I said, it's got your name on it. Nope.
Nathan's though, they I feel like they swell up and then they shrink and then they're like raisins or something.
Yeah.
Ballpark like swells up but still has that like good form,
I'm more of a a good beef hot dog that I just load mine up with everything. I put hot peppers, chili, sauerkraut. I make mine a total disaster.
Nice.
My hot dog, I usually have to eat with a knife and fork. That's how messy it is.
My brother told me this story how hot dogs were made of earthworms. And if you go to the grocery store and you grab the hot dog packages, he goes, don't buy hot dogs that have earthobait in them. And I'm like, what do you mean earthobait? He goes, dude, if you see earthobait, it's worms, dude. And I went to the store and I start picking up hot dog packages and I'm like, oh my God, earthobait.
What does that mean?
Well, here's come to find out, earthobait is not worm, but it was a urban legend that people thought earthobait meant worms. So if you look it up, earthobait is not worms. But I mean, hot dogs are lips and assholes, but
Yeah.
it's not worms.
I had an ex-girlfriend. I said, hot dogs are made of lips and assholes. She said, I like lips and assholes. I'm like,
Yeah.
But there was an old man who told me this, the best advice about hot dogs. If you bite into a hot dog and you find a vein in it, you better take it.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
That's all I'll say about that.
Oh, damn.
What songs would you dedicate to Broder and Scapular? Anything goes. Songs dedicated to Broder and Scapular.
Well, I want to.
Little Molly Hatchet. Some Southern rock that's just really, really loud.
Oh, nice.
Maybe that for Broder, but for Scapular, Led Zeppelin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Stairway
Broder-
to Heaven or something?
Cashmere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I could see Broder on the battlefield with a little When the Levee Breaks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just cracking skulls.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go. What's your favorite toy as a kid?
As a kid, I would say Grover. I had a plush Grover when I was a very small child. And I went to kindergarten when I was 4. My grandmother said, he's too smart. We're sending him early. I came home one day, couldn't find Grover anywhere.
Ooh.
I kept asking. Mom finally said, I threw him away. He stank. And I'm like, my first betrayal in my life. My mom threw away my Grover. My Whoopi Grover. He was gone. So I would have to say, as a child, that was my favorite.
Oh, my.
Now, was it a plush that is something that you've seen again, or is it something that you have never seen again?
I have seen variations of it, but not the one I had. I mean, he had his head wide. Well, we're talking about, 71, 72, those time years right there. And I had him for like 4 years before Mom said, all right, that's enough. He stinks. So
I got a nice controversial question. Are you on board with double joints, or do you prefer the more seamless look? I don't think that's controversial.
It depends on the figure. Some of them, you can make them look seamless without even trying. And some of them, you just got to have that pose. So I'm not averse to either one. I mean, seamless looks nice, but if we're talking about complete seamless, like Bison figures, screw it. No.
Curb, yes. Pesto is, I tried that. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. Oh, there, look, the pesto is amazing. I've had Alfredo pizza. No eye contact when eating. No eye contact when eating hot dogs. Okay, here we go. Ketchup or no ketchup on hot dog?
Who puts ketchup on hot dogs? Sorry, Jackie.
Oh my God, I do.
Sorry, man.
You know what's good?
Mustard.
No. I mean,
both, but
for ketchup, get ketchup and then just put a ton of pepper on it. And then dip your fries into it. It is magnificent.
I like stadium mustard. So
I put mustard in mashed potatoes.
Oh, no shit. That's something I wouldn't do.
I don't put a lot, just enough to give a little flavor.
Well, I know people that dip their fries in mustard, so I mean, it's probably.
Yeah, one of my best friends here in town, he's the only one I know that does that. And strangely enough, he never drinks when we go out to eat. He doesn't have water or anything. Well, how the hell do you swallow that shit?
Oh, my.
I used to love Super Grover. I love Super Grover.
Super Grover.
Ketchup, mustard, and mayo. Some mayo on a hot dog? Maybe some Miracle Whip, but not just mayo.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I need a little tang.
that's like more like a corn dog.
Okay, here we go. How many Justin Bieber could you fight at the same time and win? I hope Rob's watching.
How many Justin Biebers? All of them. Do you see how many times I got fucking knighted tonight? I can take them all.
I think you could take them all.
And I guarantee you, Justin Beaver would never get knighted on our show. That is just a fact.
You'd have to do something awfully special.
Yeah,
I can't. Give me some money.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is that it with the questions?
I think that's it. I think I got them. Let me make sure I didn't miss any.
Nice. Don went through his collection. I saw his Green Demon. I just want to let Don know and everybody else out there know that I did no painting on this Green Demon, but what do you see there? The lower legs. Those lower legs come from a Varthog figure. It's the figure Vorthog. That was in the Airther wave.
Yeah, the Bruce scale.
No, not the Bruce scale. He is from the Airther wave. He is the 1.0 orc that helped. He helped train Urzok.
He's got the great silver chest armor with the fur.
Yeah, he has great pieces.
His skin matches perfectly, and these are lower legs.
Really?
From him to make the demon look. And of course they got the hooves. I believe these hooves possibly are from Praetorian or from the Furious 4, or these could be hooves also from Krampus, one of the Krampuses.
Gotcha.
Now something else I discovered just through accident. Caldor, the gladiator, which got the knight helmet.
Yeah, Kador. Yeah.
Kador.
Legendary barbarian. To me, I think that skin matches up. You put a legendary barbarian on that body, and there you go.
No shit.
I think so. I may be wrong. Somebody else may look at it like, I don't think so, but I think it's pretty close.
Pretty close. So Kador, there you go. There's another tip. Kador, legendary barbarian skin. Don says pretty close. I'm going to have to check that out. Yep, for sure. Man.
One thing I do love is where you have a character that has a helmet. If you get an alternate head without the helmet, I think that's great too.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got, once again, before we go here, I want to make sure everybody sees the winner of tonight. The winner of tonight's episode.
Yes, I haven't won in months, Michael.
You know what, Brad? You know what, Brad?
I haven't won in months.
I didn't partake with Mike, okay?
Yes. See, you at least got partaken with. Although I tell you what, this year I can have some, but it's not my scene. So
right, yeah.
It's not my scene. So I won't be partaking.
I don't do it normally unless I happen to be in a group of friends and they hand it to me. I'm like, well, no sense in wasting it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong. I mean, shoot. Dang. It's like a glass of alcohol, man. So
yeah,
enjoy what you enjoy.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, gents, do you guys, we are at the 2 hour and 15-minute mark. You guys think that's a show?
Yeah.
I keep hearing frogs. Is that from one of you or is that outside my window?
That's outside my window. That's
Mike, is that you? See, I thought that was him down in Tennessee with the crickets and the frogs and everything down there.
I live out in the sticks, so yeah, you're telling you're going to see possums, raccoons, fox, you name it.
That's mine. I got all my windows open and one's going to town out there. I just mowed today, so I'm glad I didn't hit him.
On a good night, you can hear the coyotes singing.
Nice. Nice. Thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Next week, we are going to have on Blake Casada, a.k.a. Recon Rage. at 7:30. So that's 19:30 hours Eastern Standard Time. He's out in the Pacific Northwest, out in Oregon, so he can't get on till then. He asked to come on and talk about the meetup. So we're going to talk for about a half an hour, 45 minutes just on the meetup. It'll be a nice little short show.
Awesome.
And we encourage everybody, if you are out there in that area, go to the show. You'll love it. And if you're thinking about going, go. Blake is going to put on a great meetup, and I can see this thing blowing up and becoming bigger and bigger and bigger each year. So, yeah, that's what we got tonight. Brad, what about you? Anything else?
No, I think that's it. I did say, real quick, if you guys watched the Four Horsemen video, you might have seen me and Mike in it. I thought it was epic that I closed it out at the end. I thought that was cool. So
Awesome.
if you didn't see it, go to Four Horsemen, check it out.
I didn't even know we were in it until Brad. I didn't even know about it until Brad got a hold of me and said, "Hey, we're in the video." So I'm thinking, okay, so I started playing it, and they showed us that intern for the day, and I'm thinking, that's awesome. We got in the video, and here I'm just letting it play, and I'm taking Bella out to go potty, and then I start hearing my voice, and I'm like, wow. So I had to get the phone out of my pocket. So
yeah, I like at the end of whatever I said. I'd like, if you get the chance to go, you go.
You go. That's awesome. You know, I never noticed it, but I do talk slow, because when I listen to me talk on there and Brad talk, Brad's talking normal, and then I don't know why I talk slow. I think I just
no, what you said was perfect. It was perfect, and I'm assuming that's why it was in the clip, because what you said was a perfect representation of what the Horsemen do for us, which is throw out the red carpet.
Although it did add another 15 to 14 minutes onto the video with how slow I talk. So
no. Well, you're legible.
All over the
You're
world.
legible.
The way I talk.
Okay, guys.
All right, peeps. Don, stick around. Everybody else, we'll see you next week.
One thing before we close out.
Sure.
When I ever came home, if I had a really bad day, I would tell Lisa, I wouldn't tell her I was depressed. I wouldn't tell her I had a bad day. I said, I just had to make lemonade today. Because what do you do when life gives you lemons?
You make lemonade.
So if you have the opportunity, squeeze the day.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Love you both, and can't wait to see you.
Love you.
Right back at you, Don. Everybody be safe.